out here in nature, man. It's like, I don't know why I do that every time. What up, man? And it's always 3 times. So, um, I don't know why I'm going to lie, but God is good, man. God is beautiful, and may God bless everybody in this world with what they need to hear and what they need to see and know, man. Every moment of every day in alignment, sparks awakening. May everybody collect the sparks in this life that we're meant to collect. It's like wherever we have a desire that's like an unfulfilled something that is just like a longing, like man, like I long to go to the mountains, right? It's like it's a something in the mountains that is shining like a spark, and it's like something in our soul that needs that spark that is like being magnetized towards it, whether it's like a divine appointment, um the divine appointment, or like just anything, an impartation, like a skill set. Like me going to El Paso, man, I really had to learn to be content and just to be grateful for what I had and be patient, to be still. There's so many things, right? Like we're being called somewhere for something forever. And gosh, so recently I've been being called, like, well, sometimes we can't translate what the calling is. It's just such like a longing for change. And like I really pray to be able to recognize and translate what the calling is, what is being called forth, like why there's such a turmoil within, like a chaos, like something being stirred that needs the impartation. That's like when God is near, like what makes you like fall on your the face and floor and realize like there, like because God carries so much wisdom, and we just realize so much at once. There's like a quickening that happens with. I've been having so much chaos recently, and the big old birds in there, and something was really like uneasy in my spirit, and I just had such a longing to escape. And 2 times this month I found myself at a library writing. So Lord, may you give me peace to say what I need to say, man. There's a lot of distraction right here. Plus, I don't know if I like the sunlight on my face, which I do, or my hat on, which is light there. But I was like, man, you could go to the library and just write. Because I always complain and put limitations on myself. Like, I can't write unless I have a laptop. And then God, I had so much peace at the library. It was like, hold up. Hold on, log out. It was like, man, oh yeah, especially just being around so many people all the time. Like, if I'm not at the bus, or on the bus, or if I'm not at church, or if I'm not like somewhere like at home, there's always just people. So I'm like, I'll never find peace for my soul. So I try to find it in music, and I still don't find the peace that I was looking for. And it's like there's an assignment in my soul that I can't figure out what it was, and it was like, man, like no matter what music I'm listening to, Christian, worldly, whatever, or no matter where I'm at in the world, I feel like there's just something that is needing to be done that wasn't being done. So it's like I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to find like all these things, and it's like trying to meditate, anything like to find that peace. And like there's just something that wasn't being fulfilled, and I found myself at the library just like, man, like there's nothing else. And then I started writing, because I love writing. Like that was like my first real dream. Like even first grade, second grade, third grade, just writing, just being able to write stories, and to be able to escape in that place of imagination, and just let the spirit kind of be free and unhinged. And like it's really hard for me to just be in reality, especially when there's so much like, it's just difficult, right? Everything's so expensive. It's so like trapped and limited, and it's just like that place inside where my writer's soul just wants to be able to write and to be free, and like everything that I wish that I had, to even just be able to write about it, talk about it. Like stupid, and it's windy, and I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but it's like, man, there's so much that I long for in this life, but I found such solace just writing about it. Like, man, I wish I had the money like this house over here, this big old building. It's like condemned and boarded up. It's it's like, man, I wish I could just buy that, make each room like a different healing room. Like, all right, this room's for reading, this room's for studying, this is fellowship room, have a pool room, like play pool, like recreation, whatever, like a meditation room, like whatever, like yoga room, a prayer night room, prayer study, like, and then like obviously like residential rooms, like to sleep, for people, like just for sobriety, for healing, basically. And I wish I could do that, and I'm so limited, and it's like so far away. Like, how much money do I need to be able to do that? Especially like, boom, right here with this like nature reserve right here. If they made that building into like a rehab, but not just like religious, whatever, just like a healing center, boom, right there. Instead of just office buildings and things for more money and just corporate everything, and like something to give back to people to restore themselves, to restore and reset and heal, and then you could run this place and meditate here. Like, man, it's just, regardless, I found solace of being able to write about it in a crowded place. Like the library is like noisy or whatever, but it was strangely like beautiful just to be able to put the headphones on and tune everybody out and to tune into what I'm trying to say and channel and write. It was like I had more freedom in that than and everything I was trying to force to make happen. Like, oh, I gotta be in the mountains before I have peace. It's just like there's a purpose in our soul that is waiting to be manifested and fulfilled in every day. Right? For the most part, we already know a lot of what our desires and talents and wishes and gifts are. It's just we don't know how to use them in a way, like in the right, like, I don't know. Because I know I love writing. I've always known that. But I've trapped it in having to make music. Like, okay, I'm a writer. I have to write songs. But even just, what is it? Not freelance. I'm not trying to say freelance. What is it? Hold on. Look at the nature. What? Okay, here. More nature. We put so many crazy limitations on ourselves. It's funny. Like, even songs don't have to be 16 bars, a hook, 16 bars. It's like, man, 8 bars, 12. Slow it down. Like, genres, we're like trapped in genres, trapped in bars, trapped in, I have to be a writer for music. I have to write a book. You have, like, I don't know. To let our souls have a little freedom in the way things have to be done, right? Well, that's it. I finished it up. So much for a live, man. It's windy and there's people walking. I don't really know, but that's really all I had to say. Is like to take off the limitations of how things have to happen, right? And the desperation of it, like even writing about the beauty of what you want in a way where it's like it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm manifesting this, oh, I'm making it happen, oh, these are my goals, and everything's such a striving for everything. Just to enjoy just the idea of like to be like, right, the sanctuary of life. Because, man, I wish I had animals and raccoons, man. And I walked out of the library and there was a picture of like a raccoon going like, just like a rock raccoon or whatever. And I was like, man, this God's been smiling on me, like, or they call them God winks, right? Or synchronicities, whatever. But they're so beautiful when that happens, man. Because I love raccoons, man. I wish I could have a raccoon sanctuary, bro. It's like, what excites you, man? Because we'll get a spark of excitement. Like, man, I wish I could have an animal sanctuary. But then it's like, it plummets into this like depression of like, oh, I can't afford it, all this and that. But just letting the excitement of what could be and just what actually excites you, just to let it be. Like, let your soul be excited. Like, man, I love animals. I love hawks and wolves and raccoons and all these beautiful different animals. And it's like, I don't have to have a whole sanctuary. I could just, whatever. God is good and life is good and God is great. Peace out, y'all. Much love and blessings. Amen, man. For real, I love you.